A groom has admitted on the return flight of his honeymoon, he accepted a free upgrade to first class, despite it meaning that his new wife would be left on her own in economy. He says that she didn't seem to mind at the time, but since they've returned home, she keeps bringing it up. It doesn't look like she's going to drop the matter anytime soon. So was he right to upgrade, or, to quote Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, big mistake? Huge.
He's shown himself. He's shown himself. He's shown who he is. He's shown deep down in the marrow of his bone who he is and exactly what he's going to be like.
And who is he? Who is he?
He's a dreadful, appalling man. Appalling! Oh, my God, I would have divorced him. I would have divorced him.
Maybe he didn't have a choice.
Yes. If he didn't have a choice, put her in the seat.
Right, if a plane is completely full and you fly a lot and you're in one of their flying club things and there's only one seat left in economy and someone needs to be upgraded because they didn't pay for the meal, they deserve it.
I've got a feeling you've done this, Carol.
She's done it!
No.
You've done it.
No. I mean, that can happen. You know, sometimes, like, with no other seats, you've got to be upgraded. There's no choice. So maybe he didn't have a choice.
Why didn't he give the seat to her?
Well, maybe she was just being one of those typical women to just go, no, love, love, you have it. No,
and then thinking, I'll punish you at a later date.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but lots of women do that. You'd say, no, you take it, thinking you better offer this back to me. And then we can play that dance.
I'll have it.
But is a part of being on the plane, like your honeymoon and you're giggling, maybe having a bit of a drink, maybe a bit of a fondle, you know, why would you want to sit separately?
Beg your pardon?
Well, I agree with you. I would never do that, actually. I would go out of my way. No, I wouldn't.
I'd do it on a normal flight. I wouldn't do it on my honeymoon. And by the way, Gary and I, when we were coming back from our honeymoon, weren't actually speaking.
Right.
So that would have suited me very nicely indeed if he'd been upgraded. I would have paid to not sit next to him. Most flights I will pay not to sit next to him because he drives me nuts. He's like, my headphones aren't working. I press that button and it's not, you know, I'm in the middle of my own movie just going, this is lovely. And he's like constantly going, my thing's not working, my this not. Can you get me that? Could you ask them for... Oh,
him and Mark were separated at birth. I'll tell you, they're exactly the same. Mark's like that. Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'm watching my own film. Leave me alone. So actually, sometimes we do get seats that aren't together. But
do you know, maybe that's something that actually happened. Maybe he'd had enough and it was on the way home and he scarpered up to first class.
maybe he went and paid for an upgrade.
Oh, maybe he did.
To get away from
her. Maybe he did. We asked you, would you accept an upgrade and leave your partner in economy? And 40% said yes and 60% said
on a honeymoon
no.
or just generally?
Well, this was asked just generally.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's the honeymoon thing. Yeah. Rachel says, yeah, how long does that opportunity come along? Janice says, my husband and I work really hard, but we'd never be able to afford anything other than economy. If it was offered to either one of us, the other should absolutely encourage the other to accept. Oh, that's opening a whole can of worms.
Yeah.
Which other ends up in I would do it if you could share. Could you go, right, I need a bit of sleep, so I'll have the first bit.
They don't let you do that.
They don't let you
because
swap.
you might smell of economy and then you might come back in to first class and bring the smell. I've seen it happen. I've seen people try and go and they say, no.
No, but the people in business class do get very precious about their territory. They have that little curtain. I mean, it means so much, doesn't it?
I hate it when they pull that curtain.
And people from economy are not allowed to go up to the business class toilet, and there's never anyone in it. But the other thing, I was on a plane once, and I was going, I can't remember where we were going. It was a long, long time ago. I was in my 30s. And I booked to go on holiday on my own. So I thought, I'll treat myself and I'll go on an airline with a nice seat that I can go to sleep in, right? I won't say which one it was new at the time. And my friend, who was a guy, a bloke friend of mine, said, I'll come with you. But he was too mean to book the expensive seat.
Right.
So when we got to the desk, he walks up to the desk, he said, can I get an upgrade? And they said, no.
Off the back of your ticket?
Yeah, so he could sit with me.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we can't upgrade you, but we can downgrade you. That's me. And he went, oh, well, that's all right then. And I went, oh, no, it's not. No, I paid for my ticket. I'm not going to be downgraded.
Absolutely. Stewardess for that.
Well, he was just being mean, though. He just wouldn't pay for it. He could afford it.